Okay. As our slide come up, gonna get ready to go over the building of a successful business. And we're gonna go over what does a successful business entitles and requires prior to you starting that business. Okay. It's gonna be very important that you know how to start a successful business. Sorry if I type kind of loud. And just give me just a minute so I can share. And to make sure that everyone is able to view it. And then we can go ahead and get started. Technology could be a little tricky at times, but it's not hard at all. Go ahead and like and subscribe. And we want to definitely thank you all for being here. And we're getting ready to start in just a few. And we're gonna go ahead and give it a little one too. We're ready to start in just a few. Getting ready to start your presentation. Give it a little one too. You guys for coming in. Definitely leave it in the comments that you're here. And we definitely want to support. Thank you for supporting us. Thank you for coming in. We're not going to be long. We're not going to take up much of your time. We are testing out this way of reaching our audience. And we'd like to know if you guys find this video helpful and let us know that you all are here when you come in. And we'll be getting started real shortly. Thank you guys for taking out the time of your day to sit with us tonight as we go over this quick webinar that's going to, and again, let me know if you can hear me, that's going to give you some business foundation before you decide to start a business. There are some things that you have to get in place, not necessarily your paperwork per se, but there are some things that I want to um, center your mind around when it comes to what type of industry you choose to get in when you decide to go into business. Okay, so we're going to be speaking from that aspect tonight. There's many different ways that we can speak on different types of business, but just in particular tonight, we're going to center that focus around what are some things that you should be looking into before you decide what type of industry to go into, what type of business to start. So we're going to help you guys kind of formulate some things that you should look into before you decide an industry and a type of business. I can come in, I can easily say, hey, you get an LLC, you get a business bank account, but that's not going to necessarily say that your business is going to survive in any type of fall, any type of recession over the course of 5 years, over the course of 10 years, and even over the course of 20 years. So, if we look at what are some things that we can look at before we decide the type of industry we go into, this tonight's webinar, quick webinar, is going to go over those different types of things that you should be looking at before you decide a business structure. Okay. So number one, you need to look at the need for the market in the industry that you choose. Identify a need in the market in the industry that you choose. So you would want to look at where you are, what location you're in, what type of business is needed in that industry, and how is that business going to survive against all the other different types of business that are similar, close to, or perfectly matched with that type of business. How would your business add up in the market of your industry of choice? So I would say look at some things that may or may not work in that location of where you're trying to build that business. If there's a Popeyes there, do you want to build another Popeye? How far away from one Popeyes to the next Popeyes, your Popeyes, is your Popeyes going to be? How is your business going to compete with an already fully functional Popeyes in that location? Those are the type of things that you're going to identify before you decide the industry that you want to get into and the type of business you want to get into before applying for an LLC, before getting yourself into debt or fully financially invested into an industry that you have not researched prior. So these are some things that you can do prior to getting into any type of business. So as we look at it, before starting a business, you want to identify the need, the adequate need, and solve the problem of why your business is needed in the location that you want your business to grow in before you decide to open your business. That's some pre-marketing research that you can do for your company. Okay? We're going to move forward. After you've done your pre-marketing research, we want you to develop a business plan. What is that business plan going to entitle? Developing a business plan is going to entitle you to identify some key areas in which your business foundation is going to rely on. How's your business going to survive financially in comparison to the different types of business that is closely related to or perfectly match your specific industry of choice? Okay, so after you identify the need for the market, preparing a business plan that's going to give you a clear look a clear look at what your business structure type is. How is it going to survive in the market? And then you want to make sure that you identify when you're looking at your business plan, your target market, your marketing strategy, and your financial projections. All of those combined are going to go into one business plan that's going to create a generalized understanding of your business foundation, where your business is, who do your business serve? How is it going to survive in comparison to other businesses in your local area, in your local radius? How is it going to survive? How is it going to stand up to? And how is it going to compete in the market? Your financial projections is going to show you that. You're going to know your target market because we know when we start building certain businesses who we serve, and then your marketing strategy to outdo, or how are you going to outdo another company that is similar to or the same as your particular company. That's your business plan. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and move forward because we don't want to take up too much of your time. Next, we're going to talk about securing funding. How does all of this work together so that your business can be structured really solid in order to build, in order to secure the funding that your business is going to need to like really get off the ground, to really grow? So you want to look at things like, how do you want your business to grow? How much of your business you want in the community, and what impact do you want to have your company make in order to really grow your business? What impact is your business going to be in your location of choice? Things like that, noticing how all of this is going to work together is going to build your company, build that foundation before you decide to jump in the market. When you create a solid business plan, when you create a solid marketing strategy, when you create a solid financial projection, you'll be able to submit and sturdy, a well packaged business structure to secure business funding. Investors are going to look at it. Your lenders are going to look at it. Banks are going to look at it. If you create a solid business plan with some great projections, you can get supporters to fund your business. Now, what are some of the options of having your business funded? Using your own savings, because now you've created the business plan and the financial projections, you've done the marketing strategy, you've researched how much is it going to cost to get marketing done, to print material, to really advertise your business in your local community and beyond. You know what your numbers are. So one great tool is to have cash on hand. When investors and bankers see that you have went as far as having cash on hand before you start your business, they're gonna really take a good look at your business and say, there may be something I can do with this. It's already coming with $30,000 of capital. It's showing that you're not only interested in getting money out of your business, you're interested in investing in it. And many people who invest in their business, they don't go into that business to lose. So it's a good plan to have some cash on hand to build your own savings in order to secure funding as well before you decide what type of business you want to get into. Okay. The next thing we're going to look at in this is legal structure. You want to look at how your business is structured overall. We want to understand what type of business you choose for your business to be set up as. Why is this important? Why is choosing a business structure important? Let me back up a bit here. All right. Why is choosing a business structure important? Choosing a business structure is very important when we're looking at things of different types of taxation. Who's the employers? Who's the employees? Who are we partnered with in this company? Who are the stakeholders? What does the hierarchy looks like for your business structure and design? The level that it takes, the structure, the hierarchy structure of your business is going to determine whether your business is solid or whether you're going to be a one-man show. It's okay if you choose to be a one-man show, but if you decide to go in the hierarchy method, that means from stakeholders on down to employees, your managers, your CEO, your supervisors, those people in the middle. And that's not in a respective order. But if you get the hierarchy type structure, do you want to necessarily create a sole prop or apply for a sole prop as your business structure? Or would some type of partnership be a better structure for your design? A partnership, or if it's a two-man show, a multi-member LLC. If it's a husband and a wife, a qualified joint venture, an S Corp, or C Corp. And all of that, your choice of business structure is also going to affect how your business is taxed. So it's very important that you choose what type of business legal structure you want for your business design before you decide to really start a business. It's going to be important when you get ready to go and actually file your paperwork and file your business as a legal business. So that's some prep work for a business. That's some prep work for a strong business foundation. Okay. Then we're going to go out and register our business. How important is that? Finally, we get to register our business. What does it mean to register our business? Why is registering our business so important? Well, our business structure and now that we decided this is the type of business I want, I've done all of the research. I know how my business is going to stand up in the market. I know how my business is going to compare to different businesses that are similar to my business in my local area of choice of opening my branch or my business. Now I'm going to go ahead and let's start looking at paperwork. Filing paperwork is registering your business. Any good business, any solid business should have a registered documented business. That's when you're going to start applying for your LLC, your partnership, your corporation, your qualified joint venture, whichever type of structure your business that you have chosen, you're going to actually start applying for that. That's getting an EIN, your articles of incorporation, state and local tax, any other tax, operational tax, permits, and all of the other things that your business is going to need to survive, even down to your business insurance. Okay, so that's registering your business. Once you have your solid foundation, your business registered, the next thing we're gonna you want to need figure out is how do you want to build your team. I'm sorry. After you figure out how you want your business registered, you want to figure out how do you want to build your business team. Why is figuring out if you want a team, how you want your team to be built, what are they going to do, what are their job duties are, all of those things are going to be important when you get ready to hire out. You can choose independent contractors, you can choose W-2 employees, however you want to do it. But as long as you have everything done ahead of time, and then you figure out, okay, I want to take on a W-2 employee. What all need to be done for me to hire W-2 employees? What type of accounting methods should I have in place? How am I going to advertise those things? What skills do they need to have? How am I going to train them? What are their job duties? What do I need them to do? That's when you're going to really identify with what type of team you want to hire for your business. Do you want to create a long-term team? Something of value? Are you going to offer full 1Ks? Are you going to offer health insurance to secure the employees? I'm sorry. Or are you going to hire independent contractors and everybody's pretty much on their own with health insurance, 401Ks, disability insurance? And by the way, that's also another type of fee that you have to pay when you decide if you want W-2 employees. So we're going to be wrapping this up pretty soon. And the next thing we're going to talk about, we're going to we want to go over when you're ready to really branch out and everything is you have a solid foundation with your employer structure, you have your payroll set up, you have your team set up, everyone know who to go to when this happens, where to go when that happens, how to report this, where to file a complaint, where to file an incident report, where to check payroll, how often payroll comes. Once all of that is out of the way, the big launch. Now it's time to launch your business. Now you've created everything else on paperwork that you needed. Let's get this thing up and running. Let's not leave out here though. When we're talking about opening up a brick and mortar, you also need to put in there how much money you have set aside for day-to-day operations. Do you have 6 months worth of business survival cash? Wow. Amazing, right? So that's a jewel that we just dropped that you guys are going to need to look at. It's so much more than just filing paperwork and thinking that that's the key to a successful business when an entire marketing research needs to be done in order to have a successful business. Do you have a website? What does your social media accounts look like? Those things are important. Are you listed on Google? They will be important in today's society because one thing when people want to know more about your business, the first thing they're going to do is Google it. They want to know how to find you. They want to know what have your business been doing over the past 6 years? What type of clients have you helped? Even if we look out at our doctors or lawyers per se, before we choose to hire them as a lawyer or go to a specific doctor, most times we do research. We do a lot of research. Even if it's just in a phone call, hey, have you heard of such and such? Do you recommend? That's also research. So you want to make sure that your business looks good and it's going to withstand a lot in this viral market. Okay. The next thing you're going to look at in your business, you want to monitor and track the success rate of your business. Now, what does it mean to monitor and track the success rate of your business? Well, all businesses tend to fluctuate up and down. But how many of you have been hired and then months later, or your employer says, within 2 weeks, we're going to do an evaluation. We're going to do evaluation every 6 months. That's an evaluation process of your business. That's a way to monitor progress of your business. But you also want to monitor the big things in your business, your net profit, your gross profit, what type of money you have in inventory every month, how much are you losing in business every month in your inventory. Are you losing product quickly? Or are you retaining product? Are you selling product? What is the overall success rate of your business? How is your business performing? How does your business look amongst other businesses in the area? Is it hitting the goals that you've set for your business? Is it somewhat kind of meeting your goals? And that type of tracking of your business is going to allow you to really identify what's working in the business and what's not working in the business. In any good business that see where things are not working, reevaluate what actually works in your business, what actually works in your company. Okay? So, you guys, I think we are right on time. We're wrapping it up for tonight. And if you guys have any questions, please feel free to reach out. If you guys have any questions at all, please feel free to reach out in the comment section. If you come in, watch the replay, leave us a comment, let us know you've been here. Let us know that you've gotten some great information from our live tonight, from our webinar, and we hope to see you soon in the future. Thank you guys for tuning in, and you have an awesome